Half-Life. The very first game to be released by developers Valve in 1998, way before Steam made its inception. This game is about a research facility called Black Mesa, based in New Mexico, that crosses the boundary into the alien world Zen, where scientists under covert operations study other lifeforms and materials. You start off the game in transit to Black Mesa as a scientist by the name of Gordon Freeman, in which you get to inspect the ongoings of the facility as you venture your way to your destination.
The Black Mesa compound is maintained at a pleasant 68 degrees at all times.
Through the midway point of the transit, you are displayed with the information of Gordon Freeman, which gave a sense of that you are Gordon Freeman, and you're on your way to work to make more discoveries.
In the Level 3 facility, the semi-finals for high-security personnel will be announced in a separate secure access transmission. Remember, more lives than your own may depend on your fitness. In the Black Mesa research
Here, you will
facility,
cross paths with another transit with a shady-looking character holding a briefcase. This will not be the first encounter, as you will see him at numerous locations throughout the game. Not only is he mysterious, but he does go by the name of G-Man. Finally, we arrive at our destination with a security officer waiting to assist you off the transit and into the facility, and the game now begins. Half-Life has many features in this game that allows the player to immerse itself, like here in the research facility reception, for example.
Hey, Mr. Freeman. I had a bunch of messages for you, but we had a system crash about 20 minutes ago, and
Here, as you can see, I hit the alarm under the security officer's desk, which annoys him and asks us to quit playing around. I mean, if you give him the tools, you're always going to do it, right? The H.E.V Suit provides the player with the ability to provide an extra shield. However, this does have a hit limit, although it can be replenished like health can. This section concludes the start of the game with the experiment that Gordon and his team conducts, and yes, of course, it all goes wrong.
Spectrometer to 80% and hold it there until the carrier arrives. Very good. We'll take it from here. Power to stage 1 emitters in 3, 2, 1. I'm seeing predictable phase arrays. Stage 2 emitters activating now. Gordon, Oh yeah! Gordon, get away from the shut it down. No. Attempt to shut it down. It's not. It's not. It's not shutting down. It's not.
While all hell breaks loose, you are transported through Zen, where you're confronted by alien lifeform as habitat, and then leaving you surrounded by aliens, leaving you with a sense of impending doom. But just before you know it, you are transported back to Black Mesa, and the escape begins, or should I say, the fight to make things right again. As you start your escape, you start to see the devastation unfold before you, like this scientist trying to save this guard's life, and the environment around you falling apart, creating obstacles and hazardous areas like lasers bursting out of the pipes.
I never thought I'd see a resonance cascade, let alone create one. Gordon.
As you approach the elevator up, you find the most iconic weapon known to the Half-Life series, and that is the crowbar. The crowbar is probably the most useful weapon you will have in your possession, and that's because not only is it used as a weapon, you can use it to break through glass and boxes to help you advance through blocked off areas, although this cannot be applied to all boxes and windows, unfortunately. There are some moments in the game where the physics can be quite comical, like this scientist's heart just floating in midair following the elevator crash. I mean, what? Shortly after escaping the reception area, you will come across the second weapon in the game from the security guard, who just had a fight to death with this alien in the room. Thanks for your sacrifice, Chief. The elevator platform is probably one of my most memorable moments in Half-Life, with Gordon having to go deep into the complex to find a route for his escape. Here you will be greeted by flying head crabs trying to attack you, but tend to go in too hot. I mean, look at this guy doing a handbrake turn. Here's head crab. Moments like these allow you to access otherwise inaccessible areas for ammo and such. When you eventually reach the surface, you are greeted by Marines who are looking to take you out by all means necessary, and they will keep coming via airdrop until you leave the area via the vent taking you back inside the complex to find another route. There are an abundance of weapons that can be found throughout Half-Life, like this crossbow that comes with a scope for a longer range, which can also be used underwater to help defeat beasts like this little dude. Or should I say, big dude. What kind of game would this be without an RPG? This weapon would be a friend against military tanks and aircrafts, leaving a trail of devastation behind, although you do need to be able to have the time to aim. Other weapons that can be obtained is the very powerful glue-on gun. But how can we go without saying that there are a couple of other alien weapons that can be used, such as the Hornet gun that fires hornets at the enemies. Also, these little guys at the Snark. Although these can be only used on human targets, otherwise they will just turn around and target you instead. Finally, at this point, the military is pulled out, and now we're about to transport to Zen to end this once and for all. Here you can obtain the jump pack that allows you to jump forwards at an increased rate, as there are some jumps that are just too far to jump normally. After a wait for the portal to open and fighting off the alien controllers, it's time to transport ourselves into Zen. The environment and background of Zen is very well designed for its time, and fully gives you that sense of alien-like universe that many of us have imagined with floating platforms and giant obelisks. As there is no health machines, you will instead find little springs that will replenish your health infinitely, and are usually found before each portal to assist you in the next section. And here we are, we have finally made it to Nihilanth, the final boss. He has a range of attacks, including his ability to transport you to rooms where you have to fight your way out, but also provides you with goodies to help fight Nihilanth. He can take quite a lot of hits, with his weak point being above his head, which can be challenging to get right using the launch pads, but with a little patience, he will go down, finally ending Gordon's expedition. Remember the shady looking character at the start of this video? Well, now he has found you, and will attempt to make a deal with you to try and get you to work with him.
The hazard suit, I took the liberty of relieving you of your weapons. Most of them were government property. As for the suit, I think you've earned it. The border world, Zen, is in our control for the time being, thanks to you. Quite a nasty piece of work you managed over there. I am impressed. That's why I'm here, Mr. Freeman. I have recommended your services to my employers, and they have authorized me to offer you a job. They agree with me that you have limitless potential. You've proved yourself a decisive man, so I don't expect you'll have any trouble deciding what to do. If you're interested, just step into the portal, and I will take that as a yes. Otherwise, well, I can offer you a battle you have no chance of winning. Rather an anticlimax after what you've just survived.
And now we have to make the decision to work with him
Time
or be killed.
choose. It's time to choose. Well, it looks like we won't be working together. No regrets, Mr. Freeman.
So this is ending 1, death. However, for the purpose of this video, I will indeed show the other ending, which is employment by G-Man.
Wisely done, Mr. Freeman. I will see you up ahead.
Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please consider liking the video and subscribing to the channel. I also stream on Twitch, so why not give me a follow on there too?